Uh. Stuck in a loop of the same old biz chat, wasting your minutes on this and on that. Don't let the moment get away. It's this minute matters retain. 60 seconds flat, that's the deal. No fluff, no filler, just authentic, seamless, practical solutions, real gems for real players. Every minute you learn, you win. This minute matters. Your turn. This minute matters. It's the minute for your next big idea. This minute matters. Yeah.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for taking the time to go through This Minute Matters as I did the discovery and reinvention phase of my life. And I gave out enough information to try to be as naked as I possibly can, but we concluded on Friday. So This Minute Matters is back on public relations and media. So I want to make sure that we make the shift and the change with an announcement so that people don't lose the focus of what this content that the Savant provides. And we really are mavens in the area of public and media relations. But more than anything, our quest is to create a space. The Savant creates a space for people who are professionals and brands to be authenticated and verified, to be able to meet and just collaborate, do activations, installments, and to work together in a space that's really crowded. We found our corner and said, you know what, we're going to sit over here and not sit it out, but we're going to make a difference by making sure that people are able to find decision makers, find people who are in the media a lot faster, who are actually professionals in the media of platforms that have credentials that are certified, right? That's important. From a PR perspective, we have a cluster of media groups that are opening up all over the country. However, with millions of media groups and influencers hitting the market space, nobody really can figure out who's legitimate, right? But for us, the Savant is where you can find legitimate sources and people who you can count on who actually have an audience. So we do a verification process that's pretty gnarly. I got to give it to them. We are doing some hectic stuff, but let me start out by first giving honor and also support to the people who support me, which is Exposure Plus TV. Exposure Plus TV is on Roku, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, Android television, Amazon Fire Stick, iOS mobile devices, as well as found in your Google Play Store. So Android people, you can download the app as well. So what is Exposure Plus doing that is different and unique from Hulu, Netflix, and all of the other applications is that it's really focused in its attention on consumer conscious content that can help people, that will inspire, empower, and educate. And that is the focus of Exposure Plus TV 2026 outlook. So we want to make sure you guys have the address again at exposureplustv.tv, and you can go to any of the smart devices and download the app today and watch movies, animation, news, and all that wonderful good stuff. And if you decided you wanted to be on television and bring your content to TV, reach out to exposureplustv.tv by going to the website. You'll find it in the corner of the manual or menu a link that will take you to its corporate office, or you can find it by coming to its sister company, findsavants.com, and you can find a link directly to our media outlet and resources that will help you to get that content into distribution. Also, want to give it up to the amazing Centerlead. Centerlead is a company that is matching keynote speakers with employers. It's an incredible system. It has over 348 employers right now. And what it's doing is pairing people who are keynote speakers with employers who are looking for contractual agreements between these individuals, helping them to stay employed. And that is such a great experience. So Centerlead can also be found on our website, and it is in the comments section if you decide you want to check it out. All right, so let's dive into This Minute Matters. This is your girl Tam, and I thank you so much for joining me. As I stated before, some things have changed. We are now giving a briefing on social media, and then links to take you to the full episode or segment or column or article. So no longer will you find the full This Minute Matters in audio. You'll hear me and do announcements and things of that nature, but check the comment section so you can get a link to the full editorial. Or there's even this gnarly piece that I've just added where you can now download worksheets. So after listening to something or even hearing something, I want to make sure that people are able to kind of navigate by having instruments or tools or resources that can help them define whether their company is on track with the future or it needs to change the messaging, right? So anywho, you'll find all of this amazing, incredible stuff at findsavants.com by becoming a member. All you have to do is put in for a directory listing, which is just basically listing who you are as a professional. And what will happen is our team will go through everything that you provide us with to verify and vet. And then what will happen is one of our members, if you are approved, a member will reach out to you from our board to help you to go ahead and create the most savvy, media attractive profile there is. So, and you want to do this because internally in our system is over 3,000 people who work in press and media who are actually authenticated decision makers, whether they're working in the newsroom or they're working with Tam Hall's talk show as the producers. You will find exactly who you're looking for and get your information in front of them. What you're listing in the directory, they're always checking our directory to see, hey, maybe there's somebody that's a professional in an area that they're on or that a topic is becoming on their show or in their editorial column. So if that's you and you are like, listen, it's time for me to break away from all the noise on social media and get around where there's something happening. So this is like really, this is PR on steroids. You literally have a profile. That profile is available to higher ups and members who are media, podcasters, press, journalists, all of that wonderful good stuff. But it's also available to CMOs and CEOs and decision makers. So all of you guys are in this one wonderful cohort of authenticated professionals and brands that are authenticated. And in that space, you guys can collaborate, get to talking to one another, network, process leads, generate leads. You can do it all in the Savant. And that's why it was so cool for us to make it. And so thank you so much for those of you who followed me on this journey as I released this incredible software in this platform that's got tons of stuff built into it. As we open it up, one of the great things about the Savant is that the pricing will be grandfathered for all members. Like, we're not going to go up, or we're not going to allow people to block or avoid having access to new things as we build it out. We're going to give permission to them because they trusted us in the beginning. They came with us and made the investment. So if that is you and you're like, let me get in before things start to switch over, then I'd say go now, because we have an app that's coming out, an app that is so evasive that it is the innovation behind it. Oh my God. It has Snack Bite. It has everything that you can think of that in public relations you wish you would have had, and then you wish you would have had the money to afford it. So we made it affordable. All right, cool beans. Not a problem. I just wanted to stop in and tell you, yes, I've made some changes. If you want to read the rest of my articles or listen to the whole entire audio, you are welcome to come on over, join the newsletter, get into it with me, and please conversate and engage so I know that you're there, because I really want to be connected to people who are game changers, leading industry experts, people who are making a difference, global thought leaders. I attract the most incredible people. I really do. I want to make sure that you're a decision maker. So if you're a gatekeeper, this wouldn't be the right space for you. If you're somebody who is a naysayer, I don't know, this can't be real, this isn't the space for you either. We want to make sure that we surround ourselves with positivity, energy that influences and cross-pollinates across the landscape of the Savant and amongst its members. We are about collaboration. We are about vibrating out into the universe the most positive energy possible. So what we attract is what we bring into our circle. And we want to make sure that we're getting the best of the best into the circle. So guess what? Join me at the Savant and let's have a great time. 2026 is around the corner and we're going into the first quarter. And if you would like to be a part of the brand recognition or a partnership so that we can mention you right into the Savant, and guess what? We cross-pollinate and we do fixed placement. So if you're placed in a Savant on any of the platforms, whether Exposure Plus TV or on our wonderful, amazing, and incredible newsletter, and as well as our print publication, which is a coffee table magazine. And this magazine is printed quarterly, so it's going out to all of you, and you'll have it. You can touch it and feel it. Some of us are nostalgic, so honey, we did that right too. All right. So anywho, join us and be a part of a club that really, truly, in an ecosystem that understands the process of trusting, that understands that authentication is a must, it is not optional, and as well as how to really bridge the gap of communication in between people who are actual decision makers and authentic people in business. This is the way that we're doing it, and it may be just us standing on the front line of business as well as the effective communication skills that we all need to develop and build, but we're getting there, right? Come on now, let's go. So I'll see you at the Savant, and I wish you all the best, and I thank you guys so much for following me on This Minute Matters. Now make it matter, and make sure you get involved. I'll see you soon. This is Tam.
Have you ever listened to Ms. Lawrence and thought she sounded like an auntie, big sister, or even a godmother? Well, here's a secret. For those who are close to her, the truth is that she remains the same person every day. It's not about her appearance, it's about her inner self. For years, she has been afraid to be her true self because she feared that straight talk, unfiltered ideologies, and life experiences might offend others. This Minute Matters is her platform for self-expression, a place where she can share her thoughts and encourage you to believe in your worth. Her mantra is to learn from mistakes, avoid pitfalls, and strive to become the best version of yourself. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe.
It's This Minute Matters with Tam. 60 seconds flat. That's the deal. No fluff, no filler, just authentic, seamless, practical solution.